Morning, Jahlani.
Good morning. How you guys doing?
How was the meeting?
So far so good. I got to take a little break before I got to head back in.
Did they have snacks?
Yeah, they did. So I'm glad we needed that for the morning.
Yeah. If you're having a meeting and you're not providing snacks, I'm out on it.
Agreed.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Like, give bagels some schmears.
Yeah. Oh, we definitely got bagels. Everything bagels are fire.
All right. Make sure you check the expiration date on the cream cheese.
Yeah.
Are you a cream cheese or a butter guy when it comes to a bagel?
Cream cheese, definitely.
Yeah.
Or like a egg sandwich.
Jahlani, how do you, like, when you're looking at this game against San Francisco, we all believe, and, I think nationally, everybody talks about San Francisco, their offensive firepower. I know they're going to be down a couple guys, but Kyle Shanahan and how he runs things. What's it like going into a game knowing that a team offensively has so many weapons and can beat you in so many different ways? What's the focus like game plan wise for you guys as a defense on what you need to do to put yourself in a position to win?
The main focus was getting back to how we play football, or how we play defense, really. We our last week against the Jets, we weren't playing how we usually do, and that just goes back to us being fundamentally sound, whether it was tackling, whether it was communication. So that's the first thing. And then I think when it comes to the game time, it just comes down to execution. We pride ourselves here on great defense, and we want to definitely a great opportunity to showcase that in front of the world. So, yeah, definitely biggest thing is tackling and communication for us.
I don't want to get you in trouble, so I'll ask this in a specific way. But the unnecessary roughness call, in general, in general, do you find it difficult to navigate what you can and can't do when it comes to tackling guys in the NFL currently?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's tough. You got some great guys who are carrying the ball, and you got to find ways to just get them down because. I might be strong, but they're just as strong or even stronger than me. So I gotta I'm not taking any opportunity to miss a tackle so I'd rather be over aggressive than under aggressive. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, do they want you to lift the dude up and then put pillows down before placing him back on the ground?
I mean, I guess, but it's just a lot of strain on defensive guys because there's so many rules against us to, protect the offensive players. So, we just have to abide by the rules. And I mean, now I know I can't pick somebody up and, tackle them. I just got to find another way to get the job done.
Yeah, but blow on them intensely.
Yeah, for real.
You brought up tackling, 14 missed tackles in that game with the Jets. I mean, that's horrific, and I'm sure that's bothersome to you guys as a defense.
No, 100%. And that's what's so great about this upcoming week. It's just another chance and opportunity for us to wipe that out. To prove to ourselves that wasn't us. To get back to who we are and play Patriot football.
Jahlani, Wiggy and I have been going back and forth about Brock Purdy so far this morning, and I'd be interested to know your thoughts watching film and getting prepared for him. What are his strengths? How much of a threat is he?
I mean, Brock can make every throw, and plus he's mobile. So the biggest job, too, is to make sure that we keep him in the pocket, don't let him extend plays, and we got guys up front that can get to him. So I'm not too worried about putting pressure on him. It's just the big thing is just keeping him in the pocket because I'm sure you've seen it on film. A lot of times, if he gets out of the pocket, he can scramble for the first, or he can make that deep throw down the field. So definitely a really good player, and really excited to get to play against him.
Jahlani, we had a conversation with Ty Law, and obviously we played in a different era. Is some of the issues with missing tackles part of the way the new rules are, especially in practice when it comes to how much you can and can't hit? Do you sometimes feel like you guys are not getting enough practice on tackling techniques?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, it's on us as professionals to get the work in. Whether it's getting after practice or each and every rep, you're trying to keep it's all like trying to keep that low pad level, that's the main part of the game, which is the lowest man always wins. So I'm sure a lot of us who are, whether it's high entry or taking the wrong angle or tackling too high or too low, like it all starts with practice. Even if we aren't having like those tackling drills, it's on us to execute the form and the technique each and every play, so that when the time comes where we got to make a tackle, it's on us. It's a professional game, so nobody else is to blame but the players. So it's on us to execute.
Jahlani, it's a professional game. Do you think Drake Maye is ready to be a professional in this league as a starter?
I mean, I'm sure he's ready. Again, you got to ask him, but as a teammate, I'm sure. Actually, I'm not sure. I know that he's been preparing as if each and every week he's going to be the starter. So I got nothing but confidence in him, and I know that when his time comes, I know that he'll get the job done. So, and regardless on what happens there, us on the defensive side will have whoever the QB is will have his back. So.
He referred to Aaron Rodgers, Jelani. Drake Maye referred to Aaron Rodgers Thursday night as the GOAT. Is he on something?
Is who on something? Aaron or Drake?
No, we know what Aaron's on, but it's like administered by a dude in a hut in the Azores. But the question is, Drake Maye, how can you play for the New England Patriots and then refer to Aaron Rodgers as the GOAT?
They're the younger generation. They didn't get to play against Brady, I guess. But no, I think he probably is just saying that because Rodgers is definitely one of the great quarterbacks, and he proved it this past Thursday. So yeah, I don't know. I guess he didn't get to watch 12 play much. So.
Okay. All right. Well, yes, Courtney, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, having this week be an extra long week for you guys, coming off a loss like you did, does that take a blow to your confidence? Like in the locker room right now, all we've heard about going into this.
No, not at all. Not at all. To be honest, a lot of us, especially on the defense side, we were texting each other and calling each other because we were just, I think it was Friday, Saturday. We were just anxious and amped up to already practice, even though we were banged out. I think it just motivated us even more to, prove to people that, we are still the Patriots, and, we're going to, do our best to prove that come Sunday.
All right. Well, you got a chance to shock the world on Sunday, and we appreciate you taking the time, and
I appreciate you guys.
We'll look forward to talking to you next week.
All right. Take care.
That is Jahlani Tavai.